Hey, good morning. Chuck here with Apple Drains. Today we're finishing up this job here in Melbourne. The ocean is just a few miles from here, and what they have is, the waterproofing problem. Water really comes hard off the Atlantic Ocean during a hurricane, tropical storm, or even a northeaster. And basically they needed footer pipe, which is a French drain. We're going to go ahead and finish that up, add some more gravel, cover it up, and we're done. Take a look. Okay, on this side of the house, same thing. We're going to dig down to the foundation and to the bottom of the footer. And remember that the foundation wall sits on the footer. So we're going to go down to that level. We'll excavate all that, clean it off, apply the liquid rubber, and then install the footer pipe, which is 4-inch perforated pipe surrounded by gravel or easy flow. Here we're using gravel because a lot of places we're actually bringing it to grade. And then of course we'll discharge right out to the lake. Pretty straightforward. This is gravity. You can see it's a good drop. Should work really good. So between the homes, and we've got what, 15 feet, and this area is just totally saturated, and it's all from this. You see that water right here? And you can see the constant drip. I mean, it's just constant. Always, especially here in Florida, this thing just drips constantly. And even though there's not one here on Eric's side, this water is moving all across here. And they've got the gutter, the downspout comes down and just splashes out. And you can kind of see the swale, and you can see where the grass is dying. It's just over wet, it's over watered. And it's all because of downspout and AC condensation. Another downspout. This is neighbor's property, and it's affecting this homeowner. It's a real common situation. The closer the homes are together,
okay,
the
so
more
while the guys are over on the other
problem
side playing in the
homes.
dirt, I'm going to go ahead and dig this entire wall and pretty much the discharge line as well. It only takes about 10 minutes to do the wall, and probably took me about an hour to do the discharge. This is something that you homeowners can easily do yourselves. I've been doing this a long time. Yes, I'm quite fast, and yes, I speeded up the video. But this is not hard. Once we've got this wall excavated, we'll go ahead and clean it off, apply the liquid rubber, install the French drain, which is gravel perforated pipe surrounded by a fabric, and we're ready to go. It really didn't take long to do. Again, the guys are over on the other side. There's 3 of them over there, and I'm going to do this whole side myself. And you've seen me do this on many other videos. This really is a great project for the do-it-yourselfer. You can save 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,000 depending on what type of problem you have, but you can do this yourself.
Okay, so just to dig that 20 feet, it took about 10 minutes. It doesn't take long, and we've got a good depth. We're going to clean that off, wash it off. I've got what, 12 more feet to go, and then we switch over to solid. Let's keep going. I've showed you guys many videos of how you cut sod, set it on one side, set your dirt on the other side, and when you've got a root system, you can definitely still dig backwards, but then come back and just cut the roots off with your shovel. It goes really quick. I mean, that took, I don't know, 10 minutes to do, and we've only got a little ways to go here to catch up, and this side will be ready to lay some solid pipe from the footer pipe, which is a French drain. You can see it up there with the fabric around it, and that's got gravel inside of that soil separator. We'll wrap
Once
that,
you paint the wall with the liquid rubber,
backfill,
you can go ahead and install your French drain. Remember, this is perforated pipe surrounded by gravel, and we encase that in a fabric so that none of the sand can enter the system. Sometimes we use easy flow. It works great too.
So this is what it looks like when you're finished backfilling. You see we're right up to the liquid rubber line, and we grade it away. This is all going to settle. I mean, within just a few days, that'll go down. We're just continuing to backfill. Remember, we switch over to solid pipe. He's adding a downspout there at the back, so we put a little feeder for that as well.
Sometimes I do have
and
to smile.
Goes all the way
Not
out
only
to the
did I
lake.
dig this side, install everything, but now I'm covering it up. The other guys are on the other side of the house. They're doing the same thing. And I kind of like to do this sometimes just to let them know, hey, this is not that hard, you guys. and I can do this all by myself, I promise. And there's something that you, the homeowners, can do as well. Good little tips here about how to backfill using your rake. It's not hard. It does take a little bit of labor, but you can do this.
So remember, when you're raking it up, do small strokes. You'll get a lot more soil and it'll be a lot cleaner. You can also turn your rake over and try to use it as a plow. Works pretty good. Looking good. Hey, this is Chuck with Apple Drains, reminding you that if you believe you can do something, I guarantee you can do it. Have a great day.
Here's a great little tip. You can buy gravel by the bag, you can go to the gravel yard, but did you know that Lowe's and Home Depot carry gravel in a bulk bag? You can definitely buy this bag. They have a deposit. It's like $30 plus a deposit. Or if you have a trailer, you can easily have them dump the entire load. It's only about a quarter of a yard, but sometimes you do need that little bit more gravel. This is a great place to pick it up. And it's simple and it's quick. You see these bags on most construction sites now. This is becoming more and more common to buy gravel by the bulk bag, especially here in Florida. Remember, there are no quarries here, so this stone comes from great distances. They bring it in by the truck.
So he says you can just pull this little string and it's just going to pour out just like a hopper. Oh, so cool. So you don't have to pay the deposit on the bag if you guys do it yourself. You can just go ahead and have them dump it. But like I said, it's only about a quarter of a yard. It's about $30. And again, good deal, especially here in Florida. Remember, stone is very expensive.